And he does get the plant off, but at what cost, right? It's a little bit too much there. Tokyo Strikers get taken out, and that's going to be another win on the board for Plan B.
So far, a great comeback. They actually need to get all 5 if they want to close this entire set. If they get 3 rounds in a row from Red Attack, they will actually win. They will, from having game 1 and game 2 straight best of 3. So you have that result right there. Plan B will be a great upset if they actually bring down Tokyo Striker this game.
Yeah, I actually didn't think about that, because all Tokyo Strikers need to do is win one map, or win one game. They
at least one.
Yeah, at least. But this could actually be a lot closer than I expected. I thought it was kind of a shoo-in, but it's definitely not. Either team could definitely win here. Plan B with a lot of momentum.
The reason why they are pressuring and not really using the grenade too far, and that's because of the information fight. And the more map control you have, especially the right side, and once you choke them into a small point, you can throw so many grenades, and you will oftentimes find the kill. Pressuring it once again.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by X Monster. He does find the first kill.
A second kill coming down. Only one man in the B, and backups are coming from the A side.
Oh no, he actually loses the bait.
Backups are so late though. Just coming in time, but sprays everywhere.
What is happening? Tokyo Strikers are just falling apart. Ethan, again, the last surviving member in a 1-on-4. He's got a good angle to come around here. Actually kills the member trying to plant the bomb. And so he's really making a
one coming up from the right, though.
Nope. We'll catch him out there. That'll do it for Ethan. Ethan gets taken out. And that's Plan B, taking 3 in a row.
Here's the real problem. We already have 3 members costing in B. Do we really want to plant one more and leave one on the A only? Not even having one in the back street or the alley side for the A. The backup, if they choose to go to all the way to the A, it'll be so late. They actually take a greater risk by going in front.
Yeah, and they pay for it. Great with a beautiful headshot. I mean, that is just incredible. Love to see the entry frag coming through. So
at the end, they actually have 4 members. One just going from the A bypass towards B for a quicker backup, because they have been losing B side all this time. A little bit of switch in their positioning.
Yeah.
Slowly into an attack, and Plan B, they have never been pressuring into the A side yet.
Okay. I just don't know what the play is going to be here for Tokyo Strikers. Even 5v4, it still seems like they're a little bit hesitant to push any advantages here. And actually, oh, a nice bait there. R2 is actually trying to get the crossfire, but he wasn't able to find any kills with it. Buffy going to go down there, and now it's only Monster against the world. Tokyo Strikers find the win that they needed.
Mission.
And if they get one more round, one single more round, they will be closing out this game number 2 in Province. We will be moving into game number 4 in Sandstorm very soon. And they only need a single more round, but if Plan B, they are able to swing back in and get 2 more, they will actually tie this one up.
Playing this one very, very carefully. They know it's the last win that they need. Trying to keep an eye on exactly where they do want to push. Coming through Fountain Square. And they make it through. The fountain doesn't work anymore. Do their strategies.
Let's see. Another one. Push coming in. I believe they lost a member from...
Yeah, Ethan did go down
center?
there. So Ethan, the first casualty.
There's no backup here, but they get one back right there.
Ethan, or yeah, making a big push in there. Not Ethan. Didn't catch who that was. Vasily. Now he's the one that we're watching.
Challenging does go down. And the real one is Monster gets
what
taken out
there
by R2.
Died instantly, headshot. Extreme trying to make a push of his own happen, and I think
towards the B bypass. Yep, slowly, Vasily, they do not hear him.
No! Oh wow, he actually does get the kill there. Coming around the corner from the box with the shots to take him out. Now it's a 3-on-3. So all of a sudden things look pretty good for Plan B.
They do have 2-2, so they need to control the center area as well, but gets one more. Down to 2 members.
Yeah, pretty much a 2-2 with Shales on 1 HP, so gonna have to play that one very carefully.
It's planning bomb on the A because they left that so wide open.
Oh wow, straight through the smoke! A beautiful kill to come through there. It's just a couple of shots that he needed and he got him. So now a 2-on-2 pushing through.
Plenty of time. 35 seconds.
Okay, so he finds each other there, but Vasily gets dominated. Take it out there, Extreme, with a nice kill. It's a 1-on-1, and it's actually a win for Plan B. They pick up a
Mission
very crucial victory there. And, Tokyo Strikers still have a chance, but this is their last chance to pick up the win that they need.
I know you want to defend for the one that's planting the bomb as you're super low, but if you're super low, you should be the one actually hiding yourself next to the bomb, next to the pillar, so as you basically have 1 or 2 HP for yourself, and basically throwing out your team's advantage in that way.
Keeping an eye on the Fountain Square. It seems like that's the area that Plan B had the hardest time pushing through. They've controlled it for quite a while, but they really can't make any progress.
So we are actually having the final one. A round win from any side will finish the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, Plan B, one side, one win from Plan B will tie this one up, tie game 2.
Oh, extreme! Gets cratered right there at the very beginning, and now it's going to be...
Back up going to be?
Yeah, 4-on-5, 3-on-5. This is great for Tokyo Strikers. They do have to keep playing this one very, very carefully, but they are pushing more and more aggressively. Oh, wow, no actual shots.
They are trapped in the center.
Yeah,
they are actually trapped in the center. They have all the information. They are actually baiting them in with the final member.
The worst spot that they could possibly be in. Monster gets sandwiched and taken out. Tokyo Strikers. Look at that. You can really see Ethan, the big man with the play there to bring it back in the end. Congratulations. Tokyo Strikers win the second map of the series to tie things up at 1-1.
Brilliantly done there, as getting 7-6, we'll have tied. Of course, 1-1 with the game score, and we're going to the final game, Sandstorm, between these two teams. I think the big mistake that Plan B actually had in Province is they never rushed A. They had all the chance because they could have also used some overnates because there was only one towards the back street. No one actually in the A side. Very vulnerable to all the overnates, which what they were in, they were getting caught by their own grenades so many times, and they really kept that mistake on their own onto the offense of their own again into Province, which is a big problem. I think they need to have that feedback right away. Of course, going into a different map, if they use a similar strategy in Sandstorm, I believe they will be caught by Strikers again.
Well, Sandstorm also, it's like the we've seen a lot of teams fall into that same kind of pitfall where they try the same strategy over and over again. They can't push. They only choose. They're like, okay, well, we're only going to push either A or B. I think it's usually A on Sandstorm, but they always try to push that over and over again. They really. It feels like they're not even playing the whole map. They're only playing half of that. They either try to push up road into B over and over again, and that they just run into frags and die, or they try for a little bit more difficult A push, and even that is more than they can handle. So I don't know what to expect here, but at least we do get a set reset here, and this is where we really find out what Tokyo Strikers are made of. They've dropped the first set very surprisingly, dropped the first map there on Luxville, and now they've battled their way back. But that does mean that they have the momentum. They're like, all right, we took the hit early, but now we're trying to bring it back. Can they do it?
Can they do it? And they did get it back in the game number 2. It was close. 6-7, very close. And compared to game number 1 in Luxville, I would say it was a lot more close in terms of their defense. But the way the Tokyo Strikers handled it, they had a lot more information. It seems like in terms of strategy, they won that pretty easily. It was, of course, mechanical mistakes from both teams has happened. But in terms of strategy, what you want to focus, how you want to use the map, in Province, Tokyo Striker had a lot better idea, and Tokyo Province is one of the newer maps. Of course, we're going back to Sandstorm now, and if you remember Tokyo Strikers on Stormtube, do you remember?
I do.
And even in Safe House.
I remember because the entire series on Stormtube took maybe 20 minutes for like the entire series. 10 minutes?
14 minutes maybe?
Something like that.
Yes.
Between 10 and 20 minutes. It was one of our fastest series of the day because they just dominated. They just railed their way right into the enemy team over and over again. But if you look at both teams on the screen right now, you can see Tokyo Strikers really excited after their win. On the other side, Plan B, a lot of heads and hands after narrowly losing that. They were one win away from taking out one of the strongest teams here in this entire tournament, Tokyo Strikers, but they couldn't do it. Couldn't clutch it out there in the end. So,
yes, they were very close. They got all the way to the second half, 4 rounds win for themselves, and then they couldn't do it at the end. It was very close. Sandstorm, a map where they actually struggled a little bit. Tokyo Striker did not play in Sandstorm yet, but I do remember them playing in their finals actually in their own region, which was very tough. They had the speed and they just swept through the road. They went straight to the B side, towards the road, towards the B plaza, and then they just took it over 4 rounds in a row. The same strategy.
A lot of times you'll see teams, especially if they rush through road to B, they don't actually even go to B plaza. They just like try to push under right into B, and they get totally wiped trying to do that. So I don't know. I think road for me is just such a death trap. So I'm excited to see if teams avoid that and try to go for A through plaza. I would say that maybe that's a little bit unlikely just because of how many angles you have to run through. Big defender's advantage there, but road can just be such a death trap. So really looking forward to seeing how things go on Sandstorm. That will be our final map of our first semifinal. There's only 4 best of 3s today, guys. So we're having 1 semifinal, then semifinal number 2, then the 3rd and 4th place match, and then the grand finals for a winner taking home $30,000. A lot on the line here today, and it's already starting up with a very even series.
And only a few hours in, but we're getting this much excited. It was all about Point Blank, how fast the pace of the game is, and I'm loving how the teams are actually moving in with the tempo. The backups are crazy insane. So while you're taking out the enemy, you do have to think of the backup and then swing right after and look for the headshots.
Especially Ethan. I feel like he has to worry about that more than just about any other player because he's always the last guy left alive. He'll push into a bomb site and he'll be like, oh, wow, I just have to kill a lot of people here. He'll kill one and then swing around, try to get a second kill, but a lot of